My favorite Tarleton tradition is the launching of the ducks. Staff and administrators from Stephenville come down and one, spend time with us. Waco students, they show us that we matter. And, anybody can talk or say anything, but one thing about Tarleton, they've shown it. And so coming down here, bringing people into the experience of launching of the ducks, being able to, write on the ducks, decorate the ducks, and even invite students who are not Tarleton students or thinking about coming to Tarleton so they can experience that with us. My transfer story, I actually applied to go to Texas Tech and was getting ready to enter my first semester there as I graduated from MCC back in 2021. I was walking through the quad and Tarleton had a table set up outside along with the other universities associated with the University Center. And I loved the spirit and the energy coming from the Tarleton table. The representatives that were there, everyone was so kind and really talked about, the programs, what Tarleton offered. And it was nice to be able to talk to someone relatable, but also someone, that's given, the honest, candid truth and really talking about their experiences as well. And so I went ahead and I applied to Tarleton and was accepted. And during my time as a Tarleton student, I have been blessed beyond measure. And I believe that is, because of the systems and the programs that are set up here at Tarleton. And I kind of gave up my dream of obtaining a college degree once I became a mom. I have just worked multiple jobs and been a mom for the longest time. But the one thing I've always wanted for myself was a college degree. And Tarleton gave me that second chance. I was maxed out, with student loans. I was working, trying to afford my education. And I even, had to call down to the Tarleton Scholarship Office, to see if there, was anything available. I was on the verge of not graduating as my last semester was not paid for. And I had no idea where that was going to come from. And, I called the scholarship office, they talked to me about my GPA and, different things. And Tarleton offers, a short-term loan to get your schooling, paid for. And I ended up, having to do that short-term loan so that I can go ahead and start my final semester. And that was on a Friday. I called the scholarship office, financial aid office. I was sobbing because there was no financial aid available to pay for my last semester. And, the lady in the scholarship office, she said, "Ashley, you sound like a woman of faith." She said, "And I believe something's going to happen. And I need you to believe too. We're going to figure it out." And she gave me, a couple of steps, some scholarships to apply for. They wouldn't cover, all of my tuition, but she did, open the door, for that opportunity. That following Monday, at about 9 a.m., she called me back and I could hear her smiling through the phone. And I said, "Well, I hope you're fixing to make me smile like you are smiling." And she said, "One of our longtime donors called into the scholarship office and said, I, felt like, someone needed some help. So if you could send me some information on some students, I'd love to give a donation towards their tuition." And the director of the scholarship office told her about me. And I was able to walk that stage in December of 2022 because of someone that believes in Tarleton. And although she didn't know me, believed in me as well. So I'm very blessed to be a Tarleton alumni and to be a part of something so amazing from, like I said, the first day I met associates with Tarleton up until now as a graduate student. And so if you are looking for a university that's like home, if you're looking for family, if you're looking for that village, Tarleton is absolutely the place that you want to be. So I received my bachelor's in business administration. I've actually been a full-time paralegal for the last 14 years of my life, but my law firm that I work for had an area looking for employees who were interested in working with employee experience, DE&I, and all these different things. And so my business administration degree did help me to be put on the employee experience committee at my law firm, where we really focus on employees outside of the realm of HR. And so with community involvement and just a number of things. My master's, I'm actually receiving my master's in children and family studies. Because of my work in the community here in Waco, I wanted to be well-versed in how to help families and children. And so in the graduate program, I've been able to, actually go out in the field and do things, for my assignments. So it's very hands-on, and I absolutely love being able to learn by going out, doing evaluations, all the different things that they have. And so hopefully spring of 2024, I'll be walking with my graduate degree. A lot of people do not know the multiple locations that Tarleton has, as well as being able to fully obtain your degree online, which I was able to. And, I think a lot of people don't really understand the flexibility associated with going to school at Tarleton. And, being able to come here to Tarleton Waco, ask questions, have, on-site staff is really phenomenal. So, I encourage people, come down to the University Center, come to the Purple Table on Thursdays, come ask, come talk to us, about our experience and all the things that Tarleton has to offer. Want to encourage moms and just say, you can do it. I have 2 kids. I work full time. And I run 2 businesses, and I did it. And I promise you, you have the support system. You have all the things you need to get that degree through Tarleton. So don't let life stop you from accomplishing your goal to have a college degree.